Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to watch Cowboy Bebop Season 1, Episode 15, entitled My Funny Valentine. I already forgot what the last one was about. I know I don't put these out quick enough. I think I'm going to do two though right now. This one and Black Dog Serenade. So I'm going to try to do a couple at a time now to finish off the show. Although I got like 11 more episodes. Something like that. I think there's 26. Anyway, let's get going. Let's check it out. Like, subscribe, comment, and if you like full reactions, the link to my Patreon is down below, and let's do it.
Yeah, they're no good.
What was that first scene? Some kind of flashback?
I saved these for evidence a while back, but, hey, hold on. I know you're hungry, but those things are poison.
Fucking Ed.
Confidence man who cons women, that's who you want to catch?
I don't have much choice.
Is he a big, tough crook?
Smallest of the small fries.
You've got to be kidding!
What was that?
Oh, cut me some slack.
That stinks!
Really, weren't you taught to clean up your own poop, like bury it or something? I've been trying to figure out who it is you remind me of. Now I know. Whitney Haggis Matsumoto. Do you want to know a secret about my past? Do you?
Yes. Wow. This is a secret about her past. What the fuck?
Does it look like the patient is reviving?
Why, yes, Doctor. I believe she is.
Miss Manley, does she look like an old woman to you?
No, she doesn't, Doctor.
Do you think she's been successfully unfrozen?
I believe so, Doctor.
Can
What?
You, huh? You? I am Dr. Bacchus, as in the Bacchus that drowned more humans than Neptune. Well, I used to be an alcoholic back then. Bacchus was drowning because of Bacchus. Hey, that was a good one. Now open nice and wide. You're healing beautifully. No wounds left, and the cells are dividing quite nicely. So you only have one problem left, coming up with 30 million woolongs for the basic operation, in addition to 54 years of interest payments.
The total is 300,028,000 woolongs.
This place. Where is it? Where am I? Who are you?
She is not acting, Doctor.
I'm Whitney Haggis Matsumoto, your lawyer. Miss Faye Valentine.
Is that really my name?
It's an especially lovely name. I think it suits you very well. We need to know about your memory.
That's a monitor, a hot water pot, that's a cellular phone. So I remember everything, really.
That's a cell phone?
You were involved in a serious accident. They couldn't save you with the medical technology back then.
But I'm totally fine, you can see that. Back then, what do you mean?
The accident, it was 54 years ago.
Oh!
You were put into a cold sleep, in other words, cryogenically preserved. Until now, medical technology has finally advanced to a point where you could be fully cured and reawakened.
You're kidding me.
That was a trip.
Serious, Faye.
When she looked around, his voice went from one to the other ear.
The year is 2068. This is not a monitor. It's a washing machine. This isn't a hot water pot, it's a face cleaner. And this is not a cell phone, it's a biothermometer.
You think I'm gonna believe a load of rubbish like that?
Temperature 94.1, pulse 54.
Then tell me, what kind of accident? I need to know. What was I like before?
Calm down. If you get too excited, you could... Oh, brother.
Wow, so Faye was frozen after an accident when she's 50. She's only 20. And she's sneaking out. The fuck, Faye? Uh-oh. What is this?
You there, want a cold one?
She's not used to that.
Hey! Hey! Wait, come back here!
You got a long way to go, Faye. Ooh, actual car.
Hello!
Matsumoto seems like a good guy.
Wait! Listen, Miss Valentine, please.
I can't pay 300 million. It's not fair to revive me and then expect me to pay all that money.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
You can deal with the debt payments little by little. I'll do everything I can to help you. And you know, someday your memory might come back to you. There, you might meet someone wonderful.
Like Matsumoto. He seems like a really nice guy. So look at him. Toting her back on his back.
What's this?
It's an ID. If you should die or if you forget yourself, they know who you are and where you're from.
I don't even have one.
Oh yes, I'd
Oh,
love
yeah.
to wear all down the stupid human hopes. The key to lock the
Whoa.
there are so many.
I mean, I guess I believe she's not lying about not remembering herself, is she?
Look at them, they
Matsumoto and her hooking up.
What's that?
Collection agents. The insurance company got impatient.
What do we do?
remember.
Oh, wow.
Such a joke.
If we stay here, we'll both get caught. You better jump out and run.
What about you?
I'll meet you at the medical clinic.
But why are you helping me like this?
A prince has to protect Sleeping Beauty. That's the way it works.
Aww. This is a great episode. No!
In the event of an unforeseen accident, his instructions were to transfer all of his assets to you.
Really?
Whitney, he really did care.
Why are all the numbers there in red?
Those are all his debts, but they say debt is an asset.
His debts? You have got to be kidding! Of course, I can see now how stupid I was. I mean, if you think about it, he risked his life to save me. And his debt, well, it was a drop in the bucket compared to mine.
Wow. Uh-oh. Was he
How
listening?
long were you in there listening, Spike?
Too long. Your story needs editing.
He doesn't believe her.
You should be ashamed, you know. I'm sure that guy's crying in the next world, since he ran off without paying his debt.
It's way more than I could ever pay.
Now she gets huffy about it.
I'm a lot older than you.
Your past is always changing. Last time you said you were a gypsy.
Think what you like, but it's not a lie. I just don't know the whole truth, all right? There's nothing I can do about it.
Alright, so she wasn't really hiding it too
As a
much.
rep is a Don Juan. He's really just a cheap confidence man.
Girls fall for him.
Is that Matsumoto?
Whitney, Haggis, Matsumoto.
What the fuck?
Yeah, long time no see.
Looks like you've been living very well, Mr. Lawyer.
Why? Because I'm a little plump. Isn't that biased?
I want a full explanation.
Well, I just had a fat implant. They squeeze it in through the armpit with a plastic...
Not that!
It's been over 3 years.
Were you trying to create a whole new identity?
I wanted to start all over.
By conning women out of their money?
Well, you became a bounty hunter. I'd say it was destiny.
So everyone was in on it, huh?
I had no choice. The doctor was protecting me. I owed too much, and now he's dead. I couldn't ask for more than to have you hand me over to the police.
You think it's safe to leave him alone?
Worried about him or her?
I'm afraid she might let him escape or something.
Well, she'd have to have a heart to do that.
Yeah, I want to claim a bounty.
I see. Ms. Manley, prepare for rendezvous.
Yes, Doctor.
I'm glad I got to see you one last time, Sleeping Beauty.
Weird. She gonna let him go?
Let's go!
It's all right. You don't have to do this for me. It's too risky.
They opened the hatch already?
He's trying to get out. Damn it, hurry up, Spike! I'm trying!
Try to swim through space.
Just don't breathe so much. Exhale or something.
Ah,
Stay back. We're leaving.
Jet caught him. It's his reward, Faye.
I have some history to work out with this guy, so I claim first rights to him and to the bounty that's on his head.
Is it just me, or did that not make any sense?
Just like I said, women don't work on reason.
It's too fat to fit in there.
What are you gonna do with me?
Tell me, who am I? Tell me where the lies end and the truth begins.
Yeah, tell her.
What are you doing?
If you're not careful, I'll hit the cockpit.
I'm not going easy on you.
I thought that was my line.
She's about to find out who she is.
You really are a big pain.
Who am I?
Are you sure you really want to know? It's going to be hard to swallow.
Yeah.
Are you prepared for all the consequences?
I am.
Are you sure?
What?
Spit it out!
I don't really know myself, I swear.
You're lying.
Who am I? My past? My future? These are questions every human asks at least once in their life.
Who are you?
However, puberty is the only time to worry about things like that. Only people who are bored think such thoughts after a certain age.
I've heard that voice before somewhere.
Is that the doctor?
Jeez, is that the doctor from the cryo clinic?
Sure seems that way.
You told me that doctor was dead!
Not dead. I mean, not completely.
How many lies are you gonna tell me before you're through?
You were cryogenically preserved in our labs. That is a verifiable fact.
What about my past? Who in the world am I?
Actually, I gave you the name Valentine. All the other data on you was lost when the astral gate exploded. So you see, no one knows who you are or why you were put in a cryogenic state.
Really?
A doctor or a cop? Huh?
Pilot of Patrol Ship 118. You're in a vehicle which has been reported stolen. State your department code now.
Doctor, this is not good. We're going to be apprehended here.
It's very unfortunate, but we better cut our losses and make tracks.
Good call, Doctor.
You're on your own, Whitney. Take care of yourself.
Wait a minute, Uncle. Don't go.
Uncle?
He's your uncle?
Uh-huh. That's right.
I'll take my bounty right here and now.
Ah, that's better.
And good riddance. What a fitting payback for all the sleazy lies you told me.
Well, there is one part that's true. That I fell in love with you while you were sleeping. I fell in love with Sleeping Beauty.
No, I'm lying. It's just another lie, you know.
What the fuck?
Look who's here. You must really want me back.
Yeah, nice try.
You were jealous.
In your dreams.
I'm still in the dark. I may never know anything about my past.
Doesn't really matter, does it?
Easy for you to say. At least you have a past.
And you have a future. That's what counts.
What's this?
It's your share of the bounty. The big 19,800 reward.
You're kidding.
The smallest of the small fries.
So it wasn't 19,800. I kind of put an extra zero in there.
It was less than 2,000? Wow. That was super fucking cool. Man, Faye's backstory. Can't beat that. And her backstory is basically, we have no idea. Do we even know if she's really was in cryo for 50 years? I guess. We'll take that as possibly true. But he said no one even knows why she was in cryo. Because all the records were lost. Alright, so Faye's just got this blank past. And it's only been 3 years since she was woken up out of cryo. So, we know that too. So in 3 years, she's kind of gone from... She had a reputation when they met her already. As being kind of a scam artist. Then she joined up with them, and there we go. Alright, I'm ready to watch the next one. That was super good, though. I really liked that. That was a good backstory. It was good, pretty fun. Okay, let's do Black Dog Serenade, and then we'll call it quits for now. Alright, let's do it. Here we go. Like a jail door? Malfunctioning?
All right. You do all that by yourself. Not bad, amigo. Hey, come on, let's be friends now. No reason to waste what our whimsical god has given us.
Our god?
Well, for these guys, it's more like the devil. Want a hit? It's Dom Perignon.
Cheers to the ship that charmed the devil.
Fucking whoa.
What the hell's going on with the showers in this place? This is the 4th time. Even Buddha gets upset after 3 times.
The shower's broken. We've only got cold water. And the faucet fell off.
Well, if you know about it, then why don't you fix it?
I'm busy right now.
You can do that anytime.
He's busy right now. Bye.
Don't just hang up. What if it's an emergency? I get it, Faye. I promise I'll fix the shower.
Hi. Yeah, he'll call you back. Who is it? Okay, Fad, I'll tell him.
Did you say Fad?
Don't you feel that?
Fat.
It needs to be repaired.
Faye, I told you I'd fix it.
I mean your arm. Reconstructive surgery? It doesn't cost that much these days, you know?
This ship is my ship, and this arm is my arm. I don't need instructions.
Attention all death row.
Wow. We're gonna find out more about his fucking arm. We never did find that story out.
Do you really think you can get away in a ship like this?
I wasn't talking to you, was I?
You'll never pull it off. If you turn yourself in, you can make it.
Man, I told you to shut up.
Hey, don't get so hot-headed.
Yeah, right. You just blew away our only hostage. The guy was valuable.
You trying to tell me what to do? If you got a problem, then step right up. You!
I know who you are. Yeah, I
Whoa.
You're that assassin.
Yeah, this
from the
dude's
city.
taking control.
Uday.
Uday. So a bunch of escaped prisoners. Right up Bebop's alley.
That's a 2,000 Wulong fine, my friend.
Then I'll need to collect on that loan I gave you with 7 years' worth of interest. So you still think you're a shooter with an old gun like that? ISSP sure can waste tax money.
On the gun?
No, on your salary. Want one?
Nah, I gave it up. This is not a world for smokers anymore, you know?
Tell me about it.
There was a riot on a prison transport ship that was on its way to Pluto. Apparently, there was an electrical malfunction. The prisoners saw their opportunity. Udai's on the ship.
Oh, shit.
You're not getting any stupid ideas, are you?
Are you sure it's a stupid idea, Jet? That's the reason you quit the police force, isn't it? Because of that?
Bet Uday had something to do with him losing his arm. That train cut his arm off?
If he gets free after what he did, how you gonna feel about that missing arm, partner?
It's just old news. It doesn't interest me anymore.
Gonna get the story. Ooh, flashback. Uday looks like a fucking badass.
Jet, I'll go around the back.
All right, do it.
Back when he has a real arm.
Uday attacks him. You're under arrest. A setup.
Setup.
So what do we do?
This is great. We got backstory on Faye and not backstory on Jet.
We're gonna break through their line.
Easier said than done. We've got just enough firepower for defense. So how do we handle that?
I'm sure they've set up a barricade. And the best defense is a good offense. We find their weakest point and hit it hard.
You mean you can pilot this thing?
I used to be a police captain on Venus.
An ex-cop and they gave you life in prison?
Cops are human too. We make mistakes.
You came back.
Maybe he's a plant.
I'm leaving again.
Or maybe Jet will know him.
Bring Edward some souvenirs this time.
Edward, if I don't come back, water the bonsai for me, okay?
All right.
Team leader, do you copy? We've located the prison transport ship. They're sending a distress signal. Apparently they're experiencing some dire mechanical failure.
We're releasing one emergency shuttle. On it are 4 officers and 12 inmates. We're requesting an immediate pickup.
What the fuck is going on? Cowboy Bebop. This show's so fucking good.
No response. Request emergency backup.
Apparently the police don't have a clue where the ship went either.
And where do you think they're heading for?
Well, they could try to hijack another ship. Maybe find a good hiding place near their original route?
I don't think so. Europa.
Europa? Why go there?
If I was Uday, that'd be my move.
Yeah, but Udai's been out of the... well, it's been a long time since he worked for the European Syndicate.
He's old-fashioned. Very old-fashioned. The kind of guy who doesn't really belong in this day and age. He'll go straight back there. I'm certain of it.
A black dog who bites once and then never lets go. Europa it is. If you're wrong, you're paying for the fuel.
What the fuck? Ah! How this thing get that
What are you doing in here? Jet's gonna have a fit, Edward.
He asked, Dad.
Huh?
Jet's never coming back here.
You've gone way over the line.
We need a new ship.
There is no further relationship between ourselves and Uday Taxum.
A betrayal?
If you want to think of it like that.
I have information.
That threat doesn't work anymore. While you were in prison, things changed. New rules.
Interesting.
You were right. He's there.
I feel like Udai's gonna fuck them.
I'll come around from the other side.
You're crazy. Come on, the weapons on that ship are worthless.
This is the way I work. You know that better than anyone, right?
Why don't you give up this bounty hunter thing and team up with me again at ISSP?
I'll think it over if we make it back home.
Interesting.
It's a heat source.
They're after us.
He won't do that.
ISSP wouldn't send one ship. They'd send a squadron.
Check this out. I found some new toys. We've got the perfect target to try them out on.
All right, Jet. We'll use this ice field for cover. Don't take off until I give
Wonder
you
if
the
he's
signal.
gonna die fat.
Jet!
Hello there, my friend. Welcome to hell.
Jet's just such a badass pilot. Oh, got hit a little.
Bingo!
This guy's got guts. Coming in here
Dude,
by himself.
Jet's not fucking around. Serious guts.
Who the devil is he? Hey, where are you going?
This one's mine, understand?
Okay, Udai recognizes him.
He's insane. I'm not sticking around for this.
Still think Jet might see that guard and recognize him. Shit. Did that dude just die? Oh no.
You came all the way here to see me?
I wasn't really looking forward to it.
Don't say that. I came all the way here just to say hello.
I didn't want to come here, but something else insisted.
What?
The arm I lost because of you.
What a clueless chump you are. You never figured it out in all this time.
Shit.
Figured what out?
I'm not the one who fired the gun that day. It was your own partner.
What?
I'll go around the back. All right, do it.
It was all planned out from the beginning to get rid of you, because because you were a threat to the Syndicate, and your partner was on our payroll.
Uday Taxon, you're under arrest.
No way.
He led you like a lamb to slaughter. You were used.
A setup.
No way. Oh, fuck.
Why'd you blast him? Because he was telling the truth? You came here to shut him up for good, didn't you? How about it, partner?
You brought it on yourself, partner. You just couldn't play the game like everybody else. But people who go against the Syndicate lose, Jet. They lose big. Either they give up like you did, or they die young. This is the real world. There's no place for pretty ideals.
And that's why you betrayed me? That's why you lied and took me out here?
You were the best man. I wanted to team up like back in the old days.
Damn.
Sayonara.
Have to kill him?
Partner. Hey, Jet.
One bullet? You knew I'd take you out with your gun like this.
Can you hand me a cigarette?
Wow. He had no reason to quit now.
I couldn't quit smoking after all.
Whoa. Wow, man. And now the cops are all there. Jeez. Oh, man. Well, that was killer. That was 2 killer episodes. We got 2 backstories, too. We got Faye and we got the arm story for Jet. You know, I was thinking that's really cool when they... Did they do that with Faye, too? Not, I don't know. Well, yeah, kind of. But, like, sort of both stories sort of did the same thing in a way. But mostly I was thinking about it with Jet's story right here, which is where you're kind of learning something about his backstory, but he actually doesn't understand the truth of his backstory. And then, so we kind of think we're learning it from him, but actually then he and us, the viewer, both learn this new truth about it at the same time. And that actually is the same thing they kind of did with Faye, which makes for a really compelling story, right? Because it's like, if you just... In fact, I bet they've kind of done that, sort of. It feels like they've done that a lot. Like with Faye, too. Like Faye's trying to learn about, wants to know about her backstory, runs into Matsumoto again, and it turns out she and we find out he was bullshitting this whole time, you know? And that, so she finds out, she thinks she knows the story, and then we find that story out. We think we know the story, and then we both find out together that story is bullshit. It's like the past is not well understood, I guess, in a way, is the lesson is we don't always know the truth of our past, or I don't know what the lesson is, but that's super fucking an interesting story mechanism, because it kind of makes it feel deeper, you know? It feels like you delve an extra level deeper when this happens, you know? And honestly, now that I think about it, you know, every time they've run into, you know, Viper or whatever that dude's name is, I forget his name, you know, seems like they do this a lot. Like their past is, everyone thinks they kind of understand their past, and then they come across something that gives new revelations to it, you know? So it's almost like understanding the history of these characters is a developing situation now, currently, as we go. It was very interesting, man. So that was so good about Faye, but that was really cool, intense episode. And, you know, we took on the arm issue. And I like that villain, Uday. I mean, he was just some syndicate dude, it turns out, but he was pretty evil, badass, assassin guy or whatever. And dark, scary, but you know, he got killed real quick. But it turned out that his partner was working for the syndicate. That was a really good couple episodes. I really liked that. That was a great... That kind of really moves us forward. So now we're up to 17. Let's just look real quick. 26 episodes. That was cool. All right, well, like, subscribe, comment, and if you like full reactions, then the link to my Patreon's down below, and we will see you next time. Okay, bye.